everyone. I hope you all had a safe and happy new year. I have taken a few days off to just kind of chill out and stuff because I've been a little burnt out and tired from running around with family and stuff, and it just keeps coming. Like, it just doesn't stop. I have a memorial service for my grandmother on like next Saturday. And it's always something, and we're always going, and it's crazy. I'm frankly getting tired of it, and it's a little frustrating because I need to get to work. So I have been working on that Fortuna piece. I have titled it, it's called Magic and Mischief, because it has a little picture of my little black kitty in it, whose name, of course, is Mischief. That should be finished by the end of this week. It actually has to be finished by the end of this week. So, why don't I show you the progress shot? This will be the last you'll see of it before I finish it, and hopefully you like it. Alright guys, again, that's my new piece coming out called Magic and Mischief. Like I said, tentative finish date sometime at the end of this week. We reopen for shipping the 10th, so keep that in mind. Other than that, guys, I have a great new product with Mystic Memories coming out that I don't quite have clearance to tell you all about, but we will be taking pre-orders and stuff, and it's very, very cool. And as soon as Charity gives me the green light, I will tell you all about it, probably in my next vlog. So do come back for that, because it's very cool. I did custom art for it, so yeah, it's really, really great. I do have a lot of projects coming out this year, guys, so I'm going to be so busy. Like I said, I'm going to be up to my eyeballs in little black kitties until March, and then I'm going to need a serious black kitty break, because it's just all black kitties. But I do have, like I said, I'm in talks with a unicorn book, and there's all kinds of stuff coming out, so I'm really, really excited and optimistic for 2011. We're evaluating and thinking about what shows that we're going to do and what shows that we are cutting out this year. It's going to be a difficult decision, but we traveled way too much last year, and I feel really bad about it, because had I known that that was going to be the last, like, several months of Kalua's life, I definitely wouldn't have traveled as much, and I really regret it, because I barely saw him because we were barely home, because we were always on the road doing a show. Same thing with my grandmother. I really didn't spend a lot of time with her either, because we were just traveling. We were going here, there, and everywhere, and my painting suffered, and my personal life suffered, and it's just, that's it. I cannot do 15 shows a year, and have a publishing contract, and make X amount of art. It's just, it's not possible. At least it's not possible for me. And I'm like the sicko who's like, oh, well, I'll get the new wireless Cintiq and I can work in the car, and I shouldn't have to do that. And that is not a quality life that I would be living, so I'm not doing it. We are cutting the shows down to probably 5 or 6, and that is it. We are looking at some things also in Europe, because surprisingly enough, I'm really popular in Europe. I had no idea. My European wholesale is doing crazy well, so we are looking at some shows out there, and some other things. Like I said, some shows are just going to have to fall by the wayside, and it's either for financial reasons, or it's too far away, or, you know, it just doesn't fit into our schedule for this year. And I'm really sorry if that disappoints anyone, but we just have to do what we have to do. And sometimes it's just business, and there's nothing that really can be done about that. We like to give shows 3 years, and in those 3 years they have to do one of two things. They have to hit a specific dollar amount, or they have to show significant growth from year to year, so that we know that there's a potential for the show to be as lucrative as we need it to be to continue. And while we like to support each and every show, like I said, some of them are unreasonably priced for their attendance level, and I am just not going to buy into the hype anymore. There's a saying that says, God, what my grandmother used to say, I gotta think about it. Something about painting poop gold and telling, and talking about how it glitters or something. I don't know. Something like that. And there's a couple that just kind of are trying to make something into something else entirely, and I'm not going to support that anymore. I'm not going to feed into the myth that certain shows are crazy lucrative and stuff when they're not. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rules and stuff, but there should always be a very, especially this is good advice for new shows coming out, you have to charge your vendors versus what you think your attendance is going to be. You can't charge them a vendor fee for a show that has 10,000 people and only have 2,000. That's just not how it works. That's just bad business practice. So, like I said, the one I know absolutely for 1,000% sure, because we've already paid them and everything, that we are coming back to is Dragon Con in Atlanta, Labor Day weekend in September. That is my only booked show for 2011 right now. So just keep that in mind. I am entertaining offers for guest appearances and stuff like that, but we are really trying to keep it small this year, guys. So I am done ranting for right now. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I will talk to you again, and I'll have brand new art for you and probably some more announcements. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.